He's a humble man, but he'll admit it. Governor Rick, oh yes, he did it. Rallied the
I'm going to go into business selling these after I'm through reading, as you will know that there are cosmic rays and, well, it's not cosmic, it's actually the government. beaming deadly rays, microwaves and things at you. And by the way, there's fluoride in the water if you didn't know it. It's time to buy silver and load up on gold. Stock up your pantries with all they will hold. Gather your families and all who are dear. Prepare for the worst. Armageddon is near. They're taking our guns. We know it's a fact. We have it on video, caught in the act. UN soldiers on some lonely farm saying, throw down your guns, it's time to disarm. He's got a line, oh yes, he's in the know. He has the truth that the news doesn't show. He deciphers the runes and he knows where it's at. So let's follow the man in the tinfoil hat. Some say he's eccentric, a crackpot, a hoarder. But they'll envy him in the coming world order. When they're in a soup line with a bowl and a spoon, they will regret that they called him a loon. They'll wish they had listened when he gave his views of conspiracies brewing with Masons and Jews. At the gate of his enclave, they'll clamor in vain when the Bilderbergs and the Antichrist reign. It's time to wake up, open your eyes. Poisonous chemtrails are up in the skies. Black choppers are hovering beyond the borders, just watching and waiting for their marching orders. He's got the truth, yes, it came from a book, and it's all on the internet, just take a look. He's got the links that show where it's at, so let's follow the man in the tinfoil hat. It was 2010, and Barack Obama had been in office for over a year. I'm driving down 29, and there's a big sign that says, "Where's the birth certificate?" That's when I knew what kind of world I'm living in. We stand at the crooks, where guile and credulity meet, where professional liars will say almost anything, to people who will believe almost anything. Do you smell the stench on the airwaves, on Fox News, talk radio, the internet? The Republican Party tries to keep the crazies in the basement, but a miasma of conspiracy theories and insane memes floats up through the floorboards, so that delusional fantasies of wackos become the reality in right-wing politics. Politicians preach from the podium while preachers pump propaganda from the pulpit, and third-rate pundits parrot their lies. They invoke a contemptuous God. Their Jesus is not the Jesus I once knew, but they pray in his name while bowing to the invisible hand of the free market, even when it shoots us the invisible finger or sticks an invisible thumb in our eye. They wouldn't know a fascist if he came draped in the flag and cudgeled them with a crucifix, but they tell us that Barack Hussein Obama is a dictator. And of course, they are free to say so. Just as they are free to say that Obama is an illegal alien who was born in Kenya, a Muslim, a socialist, a fascist, a Nazi. But they do have a point about one thing. When George W. Bush was in office, the Democrats were so disrespectful to him. Welcome to my world, where we die by the dollar and live on a lie. Prophets of doom and merchants of despair rule the airwaves. The internet pulses with anger. I am a stranger here, where people equate laws with justice, and those who claim to know eternal truths are enchanted daily by the latest political rage. I am a heretic here, where life is defined as a heartbeat and the dying cannot ask for the mercy we would show to a dog. I am powerless here, where people cling to illusions of what could be while nursing delusions of what is. I have waded through blood here, standing ankle deep on the kill floor, smelling the death that is concealed from most people by shrink wrap as they walk the clean-swept aisles beneath fluorescent lights in their gleaming supermarkets. I have toiled here, grateful to have a job so that I could buy at discount prices the bountiful fruit of sweatshop labor. Regrettably, I contribute to the cycle. I can only be a cog in the works here, for I must live, and though I will not bend my knee to the prophets of the Bible who speak for a voiceless, invisible God, I must nonetheless put my offering on the plate, contributing to the profits of invisible men, men without hearts, men who exist only on paper. The ink in their ledgers is worth more than blood. The prophets of doom sing for them, and my little world turns at their pleasure.